Sterling inviting Kolarov to stride forward. He loves doing that. The left back has found David Silva, who fires it across the face of the goal. That will be kept in by Jesus Navas. Touré, and it's spun in. David Silva was there. Yaya Touré is getting the congratulations. Myhill was just left watching. It was a cruel goal to concede, but it's certainly within the shape of these early minutes.
Yeah, Manchester City totally dominating. It was a weak effort, it was initially from David Silva, but once the ball comes out to Navas, with a little pullback, and you say it's the deflection off that Dawson, I think it is, at the end, but it was far too easy, I feel, as though there's no real tempo. There was a slight flick, I think, from David Silva as well, but it's just the tempo that City have started at, keeping the ball really well. No real closing down from West Brom, and that was far too easy, I feel.
The question was, if David Silva did touch it, he got a goal, you might remember, at Chelsea, where he flashed in a shot from Aguero, I think it was, and he claimed the final touch. That might be one for the dressing room afterwards. He started to celebrate, David Silva, and then most of them went to Touré, didn't they?
Decided against it at the end, yeah. But, I mean, the way that City have started, you said, we spoke about it prior to the game, can they set a marker tonight? We started in a really good tempo, keeping the ball so well.
Sterling. Apart from that one ball from Lambert into a run from Berahino, they've hardly got forward at all, West Bromwich Albion. And Bonney had another deflection.
Yeah, something that needs addressing. It does, Martin. They're so deep. You say they're not really playing with any tempo when they haven't got the ball, not closing the City players down. So it was far too easy again there for Wilfred Bonney to get his strike away.
Bonney got his first goal in Manchester City colours against West Bromwich Albion in the match in Manchester. And joined in the winter transfer window from Swansea. Collar to swirl behind.
Again, this is just a lovely little 1-2, Raheem Sterling and David Silva. There's a real lack of movement, though, you felt as though within the penalty area. I just felt Wilfred Bonney pulling out for the initial pullback. I think if he gets across the 6-yard box, it's a real good opportunity for him. It's just a goal here. I think there was a slight flick there off David Silva en route to goal.
Me too. That's what my first instinct told me, but that could have been the touch that put Dawson off, actually. He didn't sort his feet out.
Yeah, that's true. He couldn't get his feet sorted. Was it off target as well, the strike from Yaya Touré?
Silva. We had more touches already, David Silva, than the whole of the West Brom outfield players put together. Sterling. Fernandinho. We just got behind Morrison, looking for Bonney. Back for Touré, beautifully worked. Super goal. That one undoubtedly belongs to Yaya Touré. Halfway through a first half in which the domination of Manchester City has been nigh on total. And they lead by 2 now.
Absolutely brilliant. Good position taken up initially from Yaya Touré. Just got beyond West Brom's midfield 4 then. Lovely little 1-2. Good little setup from Bonney. And what a finish that is from Yaya Touré. Excellent goal. You say it's totally dominant from Manchester City. No real desire to close down. Every time the City players are getting the heads up, it's easy for them to pick a pass out, and that's just showed the total dominance on the half. Brilliant goal from Yaya Touré.
Made and scored from the Ivory Coast.
Yes.
3-goal margin, and they...
Could
be seen. What a header to do that again towards the near post. He loves that kind of run. He's made that kind of run count, and that means a great deal to him personally, to reassert himself as such a key man for Manchester City. There were some doubts last season, and all right, he's not there to score goals, but it's an important one now, because that's probably the game.
Now you can see by his celebration what it meant to him. Clear run, no one picked him up. Lescott was with him initially, but it's a really good header from Vincent Kompany. He's beyond the near post, you just got to try and direct it back on target. It's almost off his shoulder at the end, actually. Julian Lescott didn't get close enough. There's a little block from Wilfred Bony, and it's a simple goal again. And I think it was off his shoulder at the end, not picked up. Nobody tracked the run, simple goal.
And he keeps making the runs. I say it every time in commentary.
Yeah.
He doesn't ever want to go around the back. Maybe they'll try that one day and catch us all out. But just at a time when West Brom were beginning to show. Great play by West Bromwich Albion, leading to the Morrison header. A couple of Mike Dean was actually peering around players to know whether it was a free kick in the first place.
Yeah, it looked to me like Kompany's gone into midfield, I think. Michelis and Mangala centre halves.
Chance to make it 4. This time, this Kompany going to the far post.
Yeah. He must have heard you, I think.
He's come right back, hasn't he? So looks like we're just going to keep it solid.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually Demichelis has gone into midfield, just a little switch over again with Kompany, but again, it just makes him, he said, a little bit more solid, see the game through. Certainly don't want to concede. Joe Hart won't want that anyway.
Nice touch by Anichebe. McManaman. It's good play from him. Awkward. Morrison's got it back to where it came from. And the challenge by Sanya. There you go. Manuel Pellegrini. Coached him before. And he's obviously kept himself in very good shape. At 34, with a new contract. Actually trying to use that playing strength that you talked about to bulldoze a way through.
Well, that is his big strength, Anichebe. Just backs into defenders, allows the ball to hit him rather than him coming to face the ball, coming to free up the ball himself. Too strong for Vincent Kompany.
What about Chris Brunt just coming onto it?
Yeah, well, once the chance has come to Anichebe, just Kompany got the touch. Maybe just be a bit more conviction from Chris Brunt. Go across, go and try and strike it at goal.
Aguero turns away from Jakob and drives on. He wants to get his tally going. Around the back is Nasri. This time reluctant to use that left foot in attack just now. Let's use it to hammer the ball away from danger. Fernandinho. Sanya. Chalis. Plenty of room in which to play. Remember, he was given that job in midfield from the start in one of his European games against Barcelona. It's been quite frequent in recent seasons. Just there. See us across the line. Task being asked of him now by Manuel Pellegrini. David Silva, who's been absolutely superb.